Tonight, Mark Cuban, the billionaire entrepreneur, has become one of Hillary Clinton's highest profile supporters and loudest critics of Donald Trump. I spoke with him earlier today. So let's talk a little bit about yesterday when Hillary Clinton was on the campaign trail, feeling very good about her debate performance, and actually invoked the name of Mark Cuban as maybe being a little bit of help and support during the debate. Listen.
At the debate the other night, one of my well-known supporters, Mark Cuban, was there in the front row, and he really, I think, unsettled my opponent.
So what do you think, Mark? Are you going to take credit for unsettling Donald Trump to the point where she won the debate? And by the way, do you think she won the debate?
A, I think she won the debate hands down. B, no, I'm not taking credit. I don't think I was the one unsettling him, but I certainly unsettled Rudy Giuliani. When he saw me there, he was like, what's he doing here? So I got a big kick out of that. But I think what really unsettled him was, first, her ability to bait him, but second, some of his answers, I don't know if you could hear it all over the TV, but he was getting laughed at by the crowd. And I think that really upset him, and that kind of made him really antsy, which turned into really combative.
You know, Mark, I was in the debate. I listened to it from inside, and at first it was a little bit unsettling. His microphone wasn't working, hers was. They did fix it.
No. I'm not going to let you go there.
I was there.
I'm not going to let you go there. I was right there.
Yeah.
And I even talked to people who were there for their walkthrough. And during the walkthrough, he complimented the audio guys.
Okay. No, but I'm telling you, during the debate, and I was there before it started. I was probably there 30 minutes before. He had to be seated at 8:30. Mm-hmm. And when it started, her microphone was substantially louder than his. Now, it went out on TV, I understand, equally loud. I don't think there was an issue. I'm not crediting that with her success at the debate, but I was just pointing out that there was actually an audible difference between the two microphones.
Let's put it this way.
Inside
the whole Trump family was right across the aisle from me, and they were very observant of everything that was going on. I spent more time watching them than I did him. Not a word from anybody before, during, or after.
All right. So let's do this. You're a billionaire. Donald's a billionaire. You started out, I think you started out calling him one of the best presidential candidates in the history of America, and now you're on her side. What happened?
You know, it was very straightforward. I was excited to have somebody who was candid, who spoke what was on his mind. I thought it would change the political process. In a lot of respects, he has. But at some point, and I said this to him directly via email, at some point you have to learn the issues. To me, you have to be, in order to be a good president, because there's so much uncertainty that comes with the job, you have to be willing to dig in and learn. You have to be able to, not only understand your own policies, but the policies of countries and leaders around the world. He made no effort to learn. And once he got past Ted Cruz, I told him specifically, Donald, you have to learn the issues. You have to learn the policies. And that obviously was of no interest to him.
Mm-hmm. You tweeted, I believe today, maybe yesterday, today, you tweeted that you thought Donald Trump would be, if he doesn't win the election, he would be broke in 7 years. Yep. What do you mean?
He has built his brand in properties, particularly golf and hotels, based off of being a premium brand. There have been plenty of studies that said that Trump was one of the top 10 premium brands in the country. And I don't see that matching up with the demographics now that really are his following. I think, he talks a lot about the elites and the insiders and the wealthy and how that's not his core following and that's not who's voting for him. Well, those are the people that really bought into his brand and could afford to stay at a Trump hotel, who could afford a tee time at a Trump golf course. And that doesn't match up anymore. So I think he's losing the people that were his customers coming into the election and gaining potential customers that don't really match up or can't afford his branding.
Yeah, and I think at one point you tweeted that you thought the Clinton brand was stronger than the Trump brand, and I'm thinking
globally, without question.
Well, okay, but some of the things that you associate the Clintons with, Bill Clinton, the infidelity, Hillary Clinton, the mistrust.
Come on now. First of all, Bill Clinton's not running for office. Second, if you want to talk infidelities, Donald has them hands down, and there's a lot of things people aren't even talking about, but I won't go there. But as a global brand, Bill Clinton was the leader of the free world. He took a lot of steps. And look, for all the paparazzi-oriented things that we'll talk about during the Clinton presidency or now, those aren't the things that people around the world really pay attention to. Bill Clinton, through his foundation, has gone around the world and helped people. That has helped build his brand. That has helped build awareness of who he is and has created a very positive association.
No, I'll give you
Donald
that.
can't say
I'll give you that. In the news, Colin Kaepernick has decided, he's going to create this, the protest against oppressive things going on in America. Now, you're a team owner, Dallas Mavericks. If your Dallas Mavericks decided to take a knee during the national anthem, your thoughts on that? First of all, let me do this. Bill O'Reilly last night talked about it in his talking points memo. Take a listen.
The overriding nobility of America far outweighs individual bias and terrible mistakes on the part of a few police officers. Colin Kaepernick and others who despise their own country do have a right to vent. But by taking things out of context, by diminishing the proud history of this country in freeing millions of people all over the world, those anti-American displays insult us.
Your thoughts? Do you agree with Bill O'Reilly?
I agree with part of what he said. I don't think it's necessarily insulting. I'll tell you what my dad told me, and this is what I go by. My dad enlisted in the Navy at 16. My uncle enlisted as well. And one of the reasons he enlisted so early was because my grandparents came from a country where if you spoke out against leadership, there was a good chance you were going to die. And that's why they left their homeland. And as I was growing up and there were things that were going on, he made it very clear to me that there are going to be times when you disagree with people. But in this great country of ours, they have the right to be heard. And there's going to come a time when if we don't support those we disagree with, if we speak out against power and we speak out against government, someone might not be there to protect us. And so what I told our players in our meeting on Monday before I left for the debate, I said, look, guys, I'm going to stand there with my hand on my heart. My family is going to stand there with their hands on their hearts. But whatever you decide to do, just tell me up front. Do it as a team, and I will support you. Because in this country, just like my father and my uncle taught me, we have a First Amendment, and we will support it. Because if we don't support those we disagree with, when the people in power come for me and come for those that I love, there will be no one there to support us.
All right. Mark Cuban, great friend, great American, just picking the wrong side this time around in this election. Mark, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it, buddy.